Hello class 7. I'm going to start a new video for your syllabus, and this video is for narration. So please take out your English grammar copy and follow this video. Students, you can see on the board I have written something, and this is called narration. So narration, what is the meaning of narration? First we must learn. Every speaker expresses his thoughts and feelings in words and sentences. Whenever a speaker speaks, that is called narration. Okay, that means when we are speaking, when we are telling something, that means when a speaker expresses his or her thoughts or feelings in words. That means when we are speaking, at that time we are using the sentences, and that is called, when a speaker is speaking, that is called the narration. So narration is divided into two parts. Number one, that is direct speech, and number two, that is indirect speech. You can see here I have given two examples also. The first one, Praveen said to me, I am tired. And this one, second one, Praveen told me that he was tired. Now come to the first sentence. Praveen said to me, I am tired. I have told you that narration is divided into two parts, direct and indirect. So as narration is having the two kinds, that is the first one is direct. So first I am telling about the direct speech. You can see here the direct speech. Direct speech means when a speaker is speaking something and when we are telling this in direct way. Directly what Praveen has told, it is word to word, it is written here. Okay, so that means when the speaker is speaking something when it is giving his or her direct words, that is called the direct speech. You can see that what Praveen has told, the words are actually kept in the inverted commas. Okay, so inverted commas are pointing out that these words are told directly from Praveen. Clear? So inverted comma symbolizes that it should be the direct speech also. So Praveen said to me, what did he what has he said? He said that I am tired. So I am tired, these words have been spoken by Praveen directly. Okay, now so this is called direct speech, and direct speech you can see that the words are in the inverted comma. The second one, you see, Praveen told me that he was tired. So what Praveen has told, and I am telling and I am conveying those words, but not the same words what Praveen has chosen. Okay, Praveen told me that he was tired. He was tired, that means I am telling that he was tired. I am not saying that what Praveen has said word to word. Okay, so that is indirectly what Praveen has said, I am conveying that. So it is called indirect speech, and there is no necessity of giving this inverted commas. Now here I have written direct speech. So what is the meaning of direct speech? When the exact words of the speaker are reproduced before some other person in the words of the speaker is called direct speech. What I have told just now, that is the same thing. Here you can see Praveen said. So Praveen is the subject, and said, here it is what he has said, exactly it is written here within the inverted commas. Okay, and indirect speech means when the speech of the speaker is reproduced before some other person. Okay, it is not that directly that person is saying, some other person is saying in our own words without changing the contents or meaning of the speech is called indirect speech. That means indirectly someone is saying. So it here is the example. Praveen told me that he was tired. So directly what Praveen has said, it is not written here. It is written, the meaning is the same, but in indirect way it is written. So it is called indirect speech. Now students, I am going to tell you about some rules and regulations from direct speech. Okay. So you can see that Praveen said to me, I am tired. Here Praveen is the reporter. That means it is the subject of the sentence. It is the Praveen is the reporter here. And you can see say to me here and I am tired. In this full sentence there are two verbs. Where are the verbs? Number one, that is said, and number two, that is am. So here this said verb is called reporting verb. It is called reporting verb, and here am verb is, here it is called reported verb. Okay, so Praveen is the reporter and said here it is called reporting verb. In direct speech you will get two verbs in one sentence. One is called reporting verb. Reporting verb should be sit free without the inverted commas, and reported verb must be in the inverted comma. Okay, so here are the two verbs. Now you can see here some important points about direct speech. Number one, direct speech is always kept within inverted commas. You can see here direct speech always within the inverted comma. Number two, the first letter of the direct speech is always capital. First letter of the direct speech. First letter of the direct speech means here direct speech, that means this one. Okay, here the I will be always capital. Number three, comma is put after the reporting verb. After the reporting verb here you can say Praveen said to me. After that you will put one one comma. Okay. Number four, the tense of the reporting verb is never changed. Reporting verb, the verb of the tense of the verb. Here it is said, so past tense, simple past tense, it will never be changed. Reporting, the verb, the tense of the verb of report, the tense of the reporting verb will never change. Now, number five, reporting verb can be written before, after, or between the direct speech. Reporting verb can be written before, after, or between or direct speech. Reporting verb means here it can be said anywhere. Okay, from after the report, after the subject, or within the in the middle, or here also it can sit anywhere. Now some important rules of changing narration here. While changing the narration, three changes are the most important. What is this? Removal of inverted comma. While you will change from direct to indirect, removal of inverted commas are must. Number two, change of person. That means persons means pronoun. That means I, me, you, and they, like that. These words will be changed. While you will write, in case of, if you get any words, if you get any pronouns in the direct speech, when you will change, when you will write into indirect speech, it will be changed. Okay, and change of tense. Change of tense is also there. Now number one, that removal of inverted commas. Removal of inverted commas, generally when we remove the inverted comma, after that we put that word. Okay, this is generally we use. Now students, here when you will change from direct to indirect, that time you can if you have this type of word, so you can change in this way. Okay, the first one, that is called if you get the word now, so you will change into then. Here will become there, this will become that, these will become those, come will become go, ago will become before, today will become that day, tomorrow will become that the next day, yesterday will become the previous day, last night will become the previous night.